create your own profitable Bitcoin trading strategy in less than 4 steps and also in less than 10 minutes. Let's get straight to it. What's happening, guys? It's Dan Chung here, aka Champ. Welcome back to the Coin Bureau trading channel. In today's one, as we already mentioned, we're going to be doing a 4-step guide to helping you create your trading strategy. So I thought this was a very important video that you guys have asked quite a few times to help you create the strategy, completely from scratch, to help you guys learn and earn. So let's go into the first step in more detail. We're assuming that you already have the basics. You know how to trade the Bitcoin markets, you know how to open and close a trade. And if you don't worry, we've got a full tutorial coming out next week, over the next couple of weeks, which we're working on at the moment for you guys to check out. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, put the notification bell button, so then you know when that guide is coming out. So if we go on to the Confluences is basically the idea of understanding the markets and your entry requirements that you have. So if I was just to give you an example, if I go on to here, these are the Confluences that I have when it comes to my trading strategy. So we have the 4 hours in favor, 30 minutes, which is in pushing, we have 30-minute wick and continuations, need more than 3 are available, at least 2 rivers in favor, no news within 20 minutes, 10-minute on the first leg, and then join for a continuation. This is my day trading one, so this is more for like the funded side of things. So for the Bitcoin trading strategy one, the one I wanted to have is to have zones that have been tested in the past and confirmed, moving average in favor, and more than 1 to 3 risk to reward available. So if I'm risking 1%, there has to be more than 3% available on the table. If I just take 2%, 1%, whatever profit I secure, that doesn't matter, but there has to be more than 3 available to make the trade valid. So a prime example is right now I'm waiting for a potential sell here on Bitget, where we've basically broken this support zone at 27,200. There was a retest on this zone where we can see this zone was tested multiple times, and we're looking to come to the next zone here. So that sell-off would have been a great trade. So if I can get a retest and then a sell, or it can retest this support and then I can look for a buy. So that's how my one would. So if you want to watch my own trading strategy in more detail, go to my first video on the Coin Bureau trading channel, and I've broken that all completely. So let's go back into creating this. So to going back onto Confluences and to help you understand, you need to think, what are the things you can see, what can you identify well, and what strategy can come to your mind the best and the easiest. It can be a zone, it can be a retest, it can be a pattern A, it could be a continuation. All of these is down to you to research, and YouTube has tons and tons of them. Find out what works for your personality and find out what works for you. We've even given you a free strategy right on the first video, so you can definitely go and check that out and see what works for you. And then the best way to do that from now on is to move on to the next step, which is to backtest. Before we go into the backtest, I do want to quickly tell you guys, we've got this Coin Bureau partnership trading competition for you guys. $15,000 up for a prize pool for you guys to win. The first person, the champ, is going to get $4,000. You can have $4,000 for the first prize, it's $2,000 after that, and then all the way for the top 100 people, you get up to $5. We've got 19 days left at the moment. Link in the description and join this competition. And if this is a success, we can increase these prize pools for more and more to give back to you guys, our Coin Bureau community. So let's get back to the video. All right, so backtesting. So backtesting is one of the most important things when it comes into trading, because you need to have confidence in your strategy, and you can't backtest the future, right? Well, future test, we can't really do that. You have to have the data at hand to see what you can do in the past and backtest and build confidence and know that that strategy that's put forward to you that actually works. A good way to do this is basically to open up a Bitcoin chart and go through the past, anywhere you wish to go, and then you can press this button called the replay challenge, and as you play the replay challenge, you are able to see how the past kind of play out, and it's kind of like a live testing. So this is the best way, right? So say we identify our zones and we're looking for the strategy that we're using, we can press play. We've retested that structure, it's pulled all the way back, so therefore this is potentially a sell zone. We just have to keep playing because there's no trades right now. There is another structure now being drawn, so let's just hold that there. We can see, right, if I just tell you the story right now, that if I was to draw this out, we can see that this structure was our main point of reference before. We've then bounced off of this support, failed to break below, and then bounced off of this to potentially come to our next zone, and then we could potentially get a buy. So that's what we're waiting for. So let's just see if this actually happens. Okay, now we've broken up above the zone. So what we can do now is enter a long position. So if we just put a buy here, so if I put a buy here, and then a stop loss below the previous structure, and then take profit at the next structure. And then if this retests, there we go, trade's retested, and then the trade has lost. So you can see that's how you backtest. You do this time and time and time and time again. You do hundreds and thousands of trades because that is enough data for you to kind of understand how different market conditions works and how that strategy works. It takes time. Nothing worth achieving is done easily. So put in the work, put in the time. It takes time. I did hours and hours and hours and years and years and years of this. So one of the things is, remember, how bad do you want to succeed? Do you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, as Eric Thomas says? So that's the backtesting side of things. So first, you understand the basics. You've created your strategy and you understand what kind of entry requirements and basics you're looking for. Put it into action and know that the strategy works. And then from there, you execute and then have your daily report cards. So just to kind of show you the daily report cards that we have, basically what I like to do is I pre-market analysis, what kind of happens from there, the session analysis, how did the trade go when I was actually in the trade, then the trade analysis itself, like a full breakdown of why I entered that trade, what is the outcome, and what is the post-market. From there as well, what you want to be able to have is you want to have all your confluences written out and then think, did that trade hit every tick box in there? Did it actually stick to your strategy? Did you actually follow your rules? Did it actually make sense? You know, this is the kind of things you need to think about. So that is a complete 4-step guide to help you create your own trading strategy for Bitcoin to be profitable, because you know that if it's worked in the past, it can work in the future. It's just down to you to execute it and to be disciplined and consistent. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Super fun, super exciting, super valuable. Let me know in the comments below, like, what would you like to see next in terms of the learn and earn aspect? This type of tutorial is a step-by-step guide. It's very simple for you to go and perform. You can have all of this template and all of those information on Twitter, so make sure you give me a follow there. Other than that, remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next week in the next video. Peace.